Happy Thanksgiving Eve, everybody, and welcome to this Wheaton Thunder Sports Network broadcast of Wheaton Thunder women's basketball. And tonight the women play host to the Dubuque University Spartans. My name's Aaron Schellen, and both teams trying to snap
Good evening and welcome to King Arena
Thunder come in
tonight.
2-4 on the season, while the Spartans come in 2-3. Wheaton coming off of an 89-54 loss to UW Oshkosh. Lauren Ham led the way in that game for the Thunder with 11. Freshman Lydia Brogan had 9 points, 9 rebounds. And Kate Oliver, team's leading scorer, had just 6 points on 1 of 6 shooting, 5 turnovers in that game. You know, she's looking to turn things around here today against Dubuque University. And for the Spartans, their last time out was a 68-48 loss to UW Platteville. That was back on 11/21. And it was a game Spartans were down by just 2 at the break, 32-30, but they were outscored 36-18 in the second half. The Spartans shot just 22% in that second half, and shooting has been a problem for Dubuque University, shooting just 23% over this 3-game losing streak, both 23% from inside the arc and from outside the arc. And for the Wheaton Thunder, well, they have an opportunity here to cause some havoc defensively, as this Dubuque University squad has a tendency to turn the basketball over. They average nearly 21 turnovers a game. They had 18 against Wisconsin-Platteville, but 32 turnovers against St. Benedict in another game earlier this season, with 26 against Lakeland. So a couple of big turnover games for the Spartans. We'll see if the Thunder can take advantage of that here tonight as they look to snap that 3-game losing streak. Going back and looking a little bit deeper into that game against Wisconsin-Oshkosh back on the 22nd, they allowed Oshkosh to shoot 50% from the floor, including 60% from the floor in that first half. And offensively for the Thunder, some good, some bad. In the first quarter and third quarter in that game against Oshkosh, shot just 32%, but in the second and fourth, they shot almost 60. So some inconsistency from the Thunder that helped Wisconsin-Oshkosh to that 89-54 win. Let's take a look at the starting lineups for both teams first. For the Dubuque University Spartans, it'll be a 5'8 sophomore out of Chicago, Taft High School, Grace Brumley. A 5'3 junior out of Rockford, a guard, Avery Green. 5'9 sophomore guard out of Ottawa, Illinois, Lily Craig. 5'8 senior guard out of Port Edwards, Wisconsin, Taylor Martin. And then a 5'9 junior out of Menasha, Wisconsin, Felicity Figlinski will get the start. The Spartans' leading scorer, Christina Simonetti, scoring 12 points a game, doesn't start. She averages 12 points and almost 10 rebounds a game and does not start. She does that all in about 21 minutes per game, so that's a name you're going to have to pay attention to if you're the Thunder. And speaking of the Thunder, their starting lineup tonight. First, a 5'4 sophomore guard out of Irvine, California, Lauren Ham. 5'7 guard, junior guard out of Castaic, California, Lily Caddo. 5'9 junior out of New Orleans, Louisiana, Petra Trumbach. Team's leading scorer, 5'10 senior out of Falls Church, Virginia, Kate Oliver. And the 5'11 junior forward out of Piatone, Jenna Hunter. I mentioned Kate Oliver, just 6 points on 1 of 6 shooting with 5 turnovers against UW Oshkosh. You know she wants to turn things around, leads the team in scoring, averaging 14 a game, shooting about 46% from the field. She is the team's big weapon, and they're going to need her to be right here today against the Spartans. 2 days before Thanksgiving, and we are about ready to go. Oliver will take the tip for the Thunder. And it'll be Lily Craig for the Spartans. And I like referee taking a poke over at me to see if I'm ready to go. I'm certainly ready to go. And the Thunder win the tip. On top, Ham holds. Swings it over to Oliver. Oliver standing ball high over her head. Back up top, Caddo. Caddo in the post to Hunter. Jenna spins, kicks out looking for Ham, but throws it away. Turnover, Thunder. Spartans basketball. Thunder average just over 17 turnovers a game. They force 16, but again, this Dubuque team averaging almost 21 turnovers a game. Driving with it here is Avery Green. She gets into the paint and gets it to go down. So Avery Green, averaging just under 8 a game, picks up her first 2, and it's 2-0 Spartans. Oliver to Trumbach. Trumbach in the corner now. Cato holds there. She kicks it up top. Lauren Ham swung around. Oliver now holds. Uses the screen from Hunter. Jumper from the top of the key. Back rim, no good. Rebound Dubuque. Avery Green picked up that first basket. She averaged just 2.7 points and under 2 rebounds a game last year. She's up to almost 8 and 3.5 this year. See that a lot from this Spartans team. A lot of players didn't play much last year, being tasked with putting some bigger numbers on the board this year as the baseline shot is missed by Craig, and it's off the foot of a Thunder defender. It'll be Dubuque basketball underneath the hoop. It'll be Avery Green to inbound. Still 2-0 Spartans. Green up top, Lily Craig. Craig back in the corner here right in front of me. Green uses the screen. Swung over to the right side, Grace Brumley. Brumley into the paint, and she's fouled by Petra Trumbach. First foul on the Thunder. We'll see it here again. Thunder scrambling a little bit on defense as Brumley with the up fake got to the rim. She'll go to the free throw line where she is a 53% free throw shooter. 9 of 17 on the season. 5'8" sophomore, averaging about 6.5 points a game. This is the first free throw. 6.5 points, 5 rebounds a game for Grace, the sophomore out of Chicago. Second free throw up and good. So Spartans out to a 3-0 lead here early. Lauren Ham plays catch with Oliver. Looking to get it down to Hunter. It's swung over to Ham. Ham with the up fake on the far wing. Cato between the legs. Finds Trumbach. Petra drives with the left. Kicks it into the corner. Ham 3-ball is good. Lauren Ham, 26% on the year, is perfect there, and it's 3-3. 2 minutes gone by here in the first quarter. Martin on the wing right in front of us has got Oliver hands up in front of her. Figlinski swings it around Avery Green, far wing. Curling off the screen is Craig. She front rims the little 9-foot jumper, and Oliver's there for the board. Cato push. 2.5 minutes gone by here in the first quarter. Oliver near side. Trumbach 3 misses, is long with the shot. Good look though for Petra. Wide open 3-ball from the corner, from the wing. You'll take those. Craig holds. Brumley up top. Gives it right back. 17 on the clock. Now Taylor Martin dribbles into the paint. Has it stolen away by Trumbach. She'll push, has got Hunter on her left, gets it to Hunter. Hunter has the shot blocked. It's tipped back to Ham. Ham will almost step back into a 3, thinks otherwise, and the Thunder will start over. Trumbach into Cato. Cato, little elbow jumper off the side of the rim, no good. There's Brumley with the board. Neither team off to a hot shooting start. Thunder, each team 1 of 3 so far. Figlinski hands it off to Lily Craig. Brumley picks up her dribble. Green in the corner now with 10 on the clock. Here's Figlinski. Craig top of the key. Green in the corner. Thrown underneath, and that'll go as the shot clock horn sounds. So they will count it. It's 5-3. Oliver in the corner. Kate spins to the basket with the left hand. Pretty move by Kate Oliver. Driving into the paint, spinning back to the baseline with her left hand. Her first basket, and it's 5-5. Top of the key, Craig. Drives on Hunter, stops misses the shot, and Kate's there for her second board of the game. Corner, Caddo, back up top, Oliver. Wheaton working it around the top. Oliver now on the near wing. She'll just step into a three. Hits the front of the rim. Another rebound for Dubuque. About halfway gone here in the first quarter. 5-5. Avery Green with Ham guarding her closely. Now Martin. Martin trying to catch Figlinski on that curl. 10 on the clock. Green picks up her dribble. Here's a three from the top of the key is good for Lily Craig, and it's 8-5 Spartans. Caddo, 4:50 left in the first quarter. Trumbach, it's the free throw line. Corner, Oliver. Back up top. Now swung around. Caddo in the far corner. Oliver up, fakes the three between the legs. Little 18-foot jumper is good. Hit Oliver with 5. It's 8-7 Dubuque, 4.5 left. Quarter number 1. Wheaton getting ready to make their first substitutions of the evening. The players sitting at the scorer's table. Taylor Martin loses control but picks it back up. Near wing, Craig throws it far corner. Martin drives on Oliver, spins to her left, misses the shot. Jenna Hunter pulls down the board, and Oliver the other way for the Thunder as they look to take their first lead of the game. Caddo, corner Trumbach. Ham swinging around to Oliver. Oliver drives to her right, gets into the paint, has it slapped away out of bounds. And we'll have, looks like 5 substitutions, 2 for the Thunder, 3 for Dubuque. Lydia Brogan, the 5'9 freshman out of East Lansing, and Paige Ferwerda, the 5'8 freshman out of Grand Rapids, will check in. And we're going to step aside here. 3 minutes, 45 seconds left to go first quarter. Spartans 8, Thunder 7. .345 left to go here in the first quarter. Dubuque with an 8-7 lead over the Thunder. Kate Oliver with 6. Lauren Ham with 3. As I mentioned, Lydia Brogan, Paige Ferwerda, a couple of freshmen into the game for the Thunder here. Christina Simonetti in for the Spartans, as well as, I believe, Ella Gabbert, freshman out of Nicholasville, Kentucky. Here is Ferwerda, finds Brogan. Brogan to Caddo. Caddo, the elbow jumper's no good. And up for the rebound is Simonetti. This is Gabberts, 5'6 freshman, averaging 6.5 a game. Finds Simonetti, gives it back to Gabbert. Gabbert down low to the 6-foot Simonetti. Gets triple teamed, worked around. This is Pankinen. Now in the corner, three-pointer is good for Figlinski. Good ball movement by the Spartans. Get an open 3. They have a 4-point lead. Oliver, Ferwerda on the near wing. Brogan top of the key. She'll drive with the left. Scoops with the left hand, and she's fouled by Christina Simonetti. And Lydia will go to the free throw line. Aggressive drive into the larger Christina Simonetti. Chloe Costa into the game now for the Thunder. She'll replace Lily Caddo. Kostka, another freshman, 5'7", out of McKinney, Texas. Brogan at the free throw line. First one rolls around and in. Now 10 of 15 from the charity stripe on the year for Brogan, averaging just under 6 points and just over 5 rebounds a game. Second one is perfect, and it's 11-9 Dubuque. Simonetti hands it off to Gabbert. I'm going to try to work it down to Simonetti, but the ball is stolen away by Kim, picked up by Oliver. She'll back it out. Kate to Brogan at the top of the key. Near wing Costa. Up top Ham. Oliver on the far wing. Oliver into the paint. Kicks it into the corner. Three-pointer Kim. Front rim no good. Rebound for Huerta. She gets to the basket and lays it up and in. Paige for Huerta with her first basket of the game. And we're square at 11. Figlinski hits the curling Craig, kicked back out Simonetti. Simonetti now Carson Pankinen. Figlinski has it, she'll hold. Back up top Gabbert with 9 on the clock. Gabbert to Pankinen, back to Gabbert. In the corner, 2-1, the shot's up, and that didn't hit the rim, so shot clock violation. Another turnover on Dubuque. Petra Trumbach back in. She'll replace Lauren Ham. 11-11. Thunder looking to take their first lead of this first quarter. Oliver using the screen from Brogan, gets to the basket and has her shot blocked by Christina Simonetti. Out of bounds. Thunder basketball, 16 on the clock. Thunder will inbound under their own baskets for Huerta. Oliver in the corner. Back to Huerta, top of the key. Down underneath. Little jumper from inside the paint is no good from Oliver, and Simonetti is there for the board. Gabbert in the corner, she'll hold. Now Figlinski. Down low, Simonetti gets triple teamed and it's turned over. You can see the Thunder approach. The minute Simonetti gets the basketball, the white jerseys are going to collapse. Brogan far wing. That pass looking for Paige Huerta, cutting. It's knocked out of bounds. It'll stay Wheaton basketball as Lily Caddo checks back in, and Oliver will go to the bench with 6 points. Inbound to Chloe Costa. Koska hands it off to Trumbach. Down to 8 on the clock. Up top, Koska. Underneath Brogan. Brogan kicked into the corner. Three-pointer from the corner. Rolls around and out from Lily Caddo. It's pulled down, and coming the other way are the Spartans with 30 on the clock. About a 6-second difference between the game clock and the shot clock. Craig top of the key. Finds Martin. Martin in the corner. Up fake, Pankinen. Now Brumley will miss everything on the 3-ball. It's saved though, and the Thunder will pick it up. Shot clock's off. 10 on the game clock. Caddo picks it up at the foul line, loses it. Brumley is out with 3 seconds left. Can she get the shot off? She does, as the horn sounds. And at the buzzer, Grace Brumley steals the basketball away, takes it coast to coast, lays it in with the left hand. And the Thunder will trail 15-13 after the first 10 minutes. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back with second quarter action here on the Wheaton Thunder Sports Network.
Every corner of Wheaton College holds a story of growth. The Wheaton Fund is at the heart of these stories, transforming lives for Christ and His kingdom. The Wheaton Fund is more than just financial support. It is the financial lifeblood of Wheaton College, empowering every aspect of our mission.
Your contributions to the Wheaton Fund ensure that the students
faculty, and staff have the resources they need to thrive and make an impact for Christ. Your contributions assist in supporting spiritual formation through chapel and small groups, providing financial aid through need-based and academic scholarships, enriching faculty with competitive salaries and development opportunities, enhancing career development through the Center for Vocation and Career, equipping athletics with essential resources, strengthening campus ministries with training, support staff, and mission opportunities, improving facilities to create a better learning environment, and enhancing academic services to support every student.
Back here at the King Arena, 13-11. Dubuque University Spartans with a 2-point lead. They have the basketball to start quarter number 2. Grace Brumley on the high post. She backs her way in. Kick out. Avery Green. Maybe a 3-second call on Dubuque. Turnover number 4 for the Spartans. Neither team turned the ball over too much. Just 3 for Dubuque, 2 for the Thunder in that first quarter. Quickly up. Kostka holds for Word in the corner. Up top, Brogan. Brogan will take the 3, hits the front of the rim. Up high for the board, though, is Trumbach. That's what she does. Averages almost 4 offensive rebounds a game. Picks one up there, and now we get a 3-second going the other way. Well, they're calling the 3 seconds, so you got to get out of the paint, I guess. Avery Green across the timeline. Dribbling right in front of me. Finds Taylor Martin. Gives it back to Green. Green will drive. Kick out Figlinski. Corner 3-ball Craig. Off the rim, no good. For Werda with the board. Petra pushes. Cross-court skip pass. 3-ball there. Kostka is good. Chloe Kostka hits the 3 and gives the Thunder their first lead of the game. It's 14-13, and for Chloe, she's now at a 3-pointer in every single one of her collegiate games. Her first basket gives Wheaton a 1-point lead here, a minute and a half gone by in the second quarter. Brumley. Craig in the corner, Brumley in the paint. She'll throw it up with the left hand, no good. And if you're the Thunder, I think you're okay with Grace Brumley's shooting. She's shooting just 20% on the year, 10 of 50. Coming into the game as Brogan gets into the paint and turns it over. She tries to make that interior pass. Brumley averaging about 6.5 points a game. She is 10 of 50 from the floor coming into action here today. Avery Green with her team down by a point. Their wing Craig. Figlinski in the paint, backing in on Furwerda. Up fakes with the left hand and gets it to go down. Felicity Figlinski has 5, and Spartans back up by a point. Trumbach. Kostka. In the corner, Cato. Cato underneath, good look for Paige Furwerda. Paige lays it in. She's got 4, and the Thunder have retaken a 1-point lead. Felicity Figlinski. Now Lily Craig into the paint, forces the shot, comes up long for Werda with the board. In the corner here now, Brogan. Brogan right back underneath. Little give and go from Lydia Brogan and Paige Furwerda. And Dubuque wants to talk about it. Nice cut, nice left-handed layup. Good look from the Thunder. They have a 3-point lead here with 7 minutes and 6 seconds left in the second quarter. The Thunder's largest lead of the game here. 4 of 12 shooting in that first quarter for Wheaton. 3 of 4 here in the second. They're moving without the basketball. They've gotten a couple of layups so far here in quarter number 2, and they've jumped out to a 3-point lead for Werda and Oliver, leading the way with 6 for the Thunder, while Brumley and Figlinski each have 5. And for Paige Furwerda, her season high is 7. came back on the 14th against Lake Forest. So we're 3 minutes into the second quarter, and she is 1 point away from her career high, averaging just 3.5 a game. Good start for Paige, 6 points, 2 rebounds, and a block for the 5'8 freshman out of Grand Rapids, Michigan. Pretty clean game as well, just 2 fouls called total, 1 on each side. Each team has committed 4 turnovers. Biggest difference so far is that those bench points. Right now, Wheaton with 11 points off their bench. Dubuque still looking for that first point from a non-starter, and that's been pretty much par for the course. Dubuque really only goes about 7 players deep. They have 7 players that average about 21 points a game. And the other 5 who have seen action average less than 6. On the other side for the Thunder, they have 9 players who average 16.5 minutes a game or more. So a bit of a deeper squad for the Thunder. We'll see if they can take advantage of that here over the course of today's game. Craig kicks it out to Figlinski. Figlinski now Green. Green underneath Brumley. Brumley backs her way in. Swung around Figlinski. Brumley. High overhead, down to 5 on the clock. Green up fakes, foul line jumper. Misses the shot. Petra Trumbach with the board quickly to Chloe Kostka with the pretty look to Paige Furwerda, and there it is. Paige now with 8. It's a new career high for the freshman, and we're just in the second quarter. Thunder with a 5-point lead. Brumley. Green. Drive on Trumbach. And throws it off of Petra, who was laying on the out-of-bounds line. So it'll be Dubuque basketball with 6:07 left. Ella Gabbert back into the game for Carson Pankinen. 10 on the shot clock, 6:07 left in the second. Green underneath Figlinski. Good look there by the Spartans. Easy layup. 2017, Figlinski now with 7. Kate Oliver back in for the Thunder. Gives it to Furward at the top of the key. Now Kostka on the wing. Back up top, Paige. In the corner, Oliver. Wide open 3 for Oliver. And that goes up and over. Into Dubuque basketball. Wide open look from your leading scorer. You'll take it, but Kate just 11 three-point attempts on the season coming into the game. Not really her game. She's 0 for 2 today. Now she's D'ing up Lily Craig. Figlinski. A little give and go. Ball slips out of the hands of Craig. It's picked up by Brogan. Brogan's fouled by Grace Brumley as they cross midcourt. See it here, just that bump from behind as Paige Furwerda will go to the bench with her 8. Lauren Ham will check back in. 5:21 left first half. Thunder with a 3-point lead. Oliver using the screen. He's got the shorter Green on her, backing her way in. Kicked out 3-ball. Trumbach top of the key, no good. Lily Craig with the board. Again, it's the look you want. Open 3-pointer by your leading scorer, but so far Kate just hasn't been able to get those 3 balls to go down. Gabbert dribbles out of the corner, now picks up her dribble. Now Craig, tight defense being played by the Thunder, 10 on the shot clock. Figlinski goes to her left. Now Craig drives, foul line jumper, back rim, no good. Oliver with the board. Brogan. Oliver top of the key. Ham up fakes. Trumbach gets into the paint with the left, and she get a couple of free throws as Petra Trumbach was fouled on her way through. Drive by Petra, and 2 free throws. Jenna Hunter back in for the Thunder. Christina Simonetti for the Spartans. Petra 6 of 8 from the stripe this season. I think we're 7 of 9. It's our first point of the game to go along with 4 rebounds. Makes them both, 22-17. Thunder with the lead. Green holds, finds Brumley. Brumley top of the key. Figlinski will take the 3 and roll it in. Felicity Figlinski, the first player in double figures. She has 10, and it's 22-20. Oliver underneath Jenna Hunter, backing her way in, kicked out 3-ball. Trumbach, short. Rebound Simon Eddy. Figlinski, Simon Eddy at the top of the key. Leading scorer has been held scoreless so far today. Here's a 3-ball that rattles around and out by Grace Brumley. Chloe Kostka the other way. Trumbach kicked out Oliver. Oliver using the screen. Puts it up with the right hand, throws it long. Simon Eddy with the board, hands it off quickly to Green. Green down to Martin. Martin misses the layup. Simon Eddy knocks it away from Ham, and we're going to get an offensive foul called on Taylor Martin as Petra Trumbach holds her ground. A little scatter ball there, but Thunder will come out of it with the basketball as Lily Caddo checking back in. Kate Oliver will take another seat. Oliver just 4 points on 2 of 8 shooting. Paige Ferwerda has led the way with 8 for the Thunder. They have a 2-point lead, 3 minutes left in the first half. Trumbach in the corner. Now Chloe Kostka. Jenna Hunter whips it into the corner. Caddo runs in to Hunter and takes too many steps. And Lily's called for traveling. 5th turnover for the Thunder here in the first half. 22-20. Green using the screen, trying to get loose. Down underneath Brumley. Brumley is able to get it to go with the soft touch, and we're square at 22. Brumley was 7. 22-22, 2:35 left to go in the first half. Ham behind the back. Kostka. Trumbach. Now Hunter in the paint. Hunter spins and gets it to go down. Nice move by Jenna Hunter, her first basket of the game. And the Thunder are back up by 2. Green to Martin. Felicity Figlinski looking for the foul call. Little give and go. Grace Brumley lays it in and she's fouled. And she'll go to the line with a chance to give the Spartans a 1-point lead. That's now 8 for Brumley. She averages just 6.5 a game. Backdoor cut. Trumbach will go to the bench. Ferwerda will come back in. Good minutes by Petra Trumbach. Couple of points, 4 rebounds, an assist and a steal for Petra. Free throws no good, but the offensive rebound, Taylor Martin just snuck in. Another offensive opportunity for Dubuque. Figlinski using the screen. Quick hands by Ham to knock it away, and that'll be off of Avery Green's foot. Out of bounds, Thunder basketball. It's Lydia Brogan back in now. Lily Caddo will take another seat. So it's Ham, Brogan, Ferwerda, Hunter, and Kostka for the Wheaton Thunder. In the corner here is Ferwerda. Up top, Kostka. Kostka to Hunter. Hunter in the corner, Brogan. Brogan back up top to Ham. Thunder working around, plus still plenty of time on the clock. 9 on the shot clock now. Quick underneath. Lydia Brogan counted and she's fouled. Nice look from the top of the key by the Thunder there. A back cut by Lydia Brogan getting the easy layup. She'll go to the line for an and 1. First basket of the game for Lydia. She's got 4. 26-24, Thunder with a 2-point lead. Brogan trying to finish off the three-point play, and she does. She has 5. Wheaton's up 27-24. Avery Green looks back for the call from her head coach, first-year head coach, Madeline Jansen. Spent the previous 8 seasons with UW-Oshkosh. Had a lot of success up in Oshkosh, trying to bring that luck to Dubuque, Iowa. Here's a 3 from the corner, no good. Ham, rebound falls to her. Lauren across the timeline, fakes the pass into the corner, drives, and her shot comes up short. Under a minute left in the half. Avery Green. Coming off the screen, Martin. Figlinski. Now Green top of the key. She'll take the 3, no good. Offensive rebound, Craig, and we're going to get a foul. Then we're going to get a jump ball. It'll be Wheaton basketball. Quick hands by Furwerda to get in there and tie up Dubuque and get possession back for her team. 40 seconds left. Lauren Ham. Furwerda. Now Brogan swung around Hunter. Hunter holds it up high. Brogan almost travels. Skip pass Ham. Ham dribbles it off the referee. It stays in bounds and just picked up by the Spartans. Shot clock's off, 12 left. Spartans will hold for the last shot. Figlinski. Brumley with 4. She'll step to her left, take the 3, back rim it. Rebound pulled down by Lydia Brogan. That is how the first half will come to an end. Thunder trailed by a couple at the end of the first. They lead by 3 as we go to the break. Second half action will be coming up here on the other side on the Wheaton Thunder Sports Network.
In the beginning, God created. He created them. As God's image bearers, we are offered a sacred opportunity to reflect God's attributes. Through His inspiration, we embark on a journey of discovery, learning how He has gifted us to imagine, experiment, and explore. We embrace the mystery of the yet to be and seek to bring the unknown to light. These acts of creativity reflect our Maker, and so we become His reflections. Author, sculptor, weaver, orchestrator, gardener, craftsman, designer. And yet, we ourselves are unfinished works, being developed, inspired, and supported. To lean into these creative endeavors, we must practice vulnerability, vision, discipline, and commitment. While art often emerges quickly, it takes a lifetime to achieve the works that God has for us. The creator's journey requires both collaboration and solitude, time for rough ideas and polished performances. Artists have a special calling to articulate God's glory for the world to experience and understand through a human lens. This is the sacred call that compels us to live for Christ and his kingdom. At Wheaton, you will find a Christ-centered community of artistic and academic excellence. It is a grace-filled campus that is designed to nurture your skills and scholarship to pursue his calling. Whether you're in the classroom, the art studio, on stage, in chapel, alone, or with close friends, you'll flourish at Wheaton College. Consider your artistic potential and how it could change the world. How has God called you to reflect his glory? Explore the arts at Wheaton and rise to your God-given potential.
Every corner of Wheaton College holds a story of growth. The Wheaton Fund is at the heart of these stories, transforming lives for Christ and his kingdom. The Wheaton Fund is more than just financial support. It is the financial lifeblood of Wheaton College, empowering every aspect of our mission. Your contributions to the Wheaton Fund ensure that the students, faculty, and staff have the resources they need to thrive and make an impact for Christ. Your contributions assist in supporting spiritual formation through chapel and small groups, providing financial aid through need-based and academic scholarships, enriching faculty with competitive salaries and development opportunities, enhancing career development through the Center for Vocation and Career, equipping athletics with essential resources, strengthening campus ministries with training, support staff, and mission opportunities, improving facilities to create a better learning environment, and enhancing academic services to support every student's education. By supporting the Wheaton Fund, you help shape the future of Wheaton College and its students. Join us in empowering the next generation of Wheaties to build the church and benefit society.
This isn't a traditional college orientation. It's a rite of passage. You're entering a new season of life where the terrain is unfamiliar, the path uncharted, the friendships not yet formed.
You ready?
It's a time to explore, to learn new skills, to build connections, embrace uncertainty, navigate challenges, and discover your limits. But never alone, because together you'll walk alongside him.
All right, you ready?
This is so much more than a college orientation. You're becoming a new person in a new season, one of adventure, transition, and Christ-centered community. So consider this your invitation to Wheaton Passage.
You ready?
You're ready.
When I came to Wheaton, I felt welcome. I felt the students loved one another. This was a place where I can really see myself growing. It was like, it just felt like home.
Wheaton will make you aware of how important community is.
I couldn't feel alone because people were just always around me, encouraging me.
When people are connected with others, you can't help but be joyful.
Wheaton will help you grow in your relationship with Jesus.
I get to learn things through the lens of my faith.
Wheaton will surprise you.
Wheaton students are really focused on excellence, all framed within the view of service.
To be here where it's okay to ask the hard questions, I think has kept me walking with the Lord.
We're called to be servant leaders as Christians just because anything that we gain on this earth is not our personal gain. It's all because of Jesus.
Wheaton matters because we will produce students who are more like Jesus than when they first came into college.
There's so many essential pieces of what it means to be human encapsulated here at Wheaton.
What makes Wheaton home, for me at least, is really just the people.
The people I met here made Wheaton home.
It actually feels like home.
It just felt like home.
Wheaton will feel like home.
Wheaton will change your life. Get comfortable. This place is amazing.
Going to Christian college was important to me because I wanted that community of like-minded believers.
Being free to express my spiritual journey really helped me grow and foster a strong relationship with God.
Wheaton was willing to meet me where I was at in my faith journey. I was able to search for answers here, and they had answers to give me.
I thought coming to Wheaton that I would meet just a bunch of Christians who were like me. So when I got here, I was really surprised to find so many Christians from so many different walks of life who relate to God and worship in very different ways.
Being able to realize the uniqueness of my faith while still recognizing beauty in other people's has been the most impactful way that my studies have shaped my Christian faith.
My faith has been enriched in more ways than I could have imagined here at Wheaton. I will continue to serve Christ, whether it be overseas ministry or whether it be administration in a church. And I'm excited to continue to walk through those doors.
I knew that I wanted to be a part of a community where I could grow in my faith with other people who have the same goals in mind as me. Wheaton will grow you spiritually and will give you community that really does want to walk alongside you. That's not just something that they throw on their taglines. Like, in my experience, that's something that's actually lived out here.
Second half action about 2.5 minutes away here on the Wheaton Thunder Sports Network. The Thunder with a 27-24 lead over Dubuque University. Take a look at some of the first half stats. Neither team's shooting particularly well. Both teams under 40% from the field. Both teams under 25% from deep. The Thunder are 5 of 5 from the free throw line, while Dubuque just 1 of 3. Only 7 fouls called in that entire first half. It was a very well-played, clean defensive first half. Rebounds about even, turnovers about even, points off turnovers about even, points in the paint about even. Really the only difference when you look at the stat line between these two teams, bench points. The Wheaton Thunder with 16 points off their bench. Dubuque, all 24 of their points were scored by their starters. They were led by Felicity Figlinski. She had 10 points. She was perfect from the floor, 4 of 4. Hit 2 threes, leading the way with 10, while Grace Brumley added 9 on 4 of 10 shooting. Lily Craig had 3, and Avery Green had 2 for a total of 24 for Dubuque. And for Wheaton, they had some balanced scoring. 7 different players scored for the Thunder in that first half. They were led by Paige Ferwerda, who set her career high with 8 points in that first half, 4 of 5 from the floor for Paige, 5 points for Lydia Brogan, 4 for Kate Oliver, 3 each for Lauren Ham and Chloe Costa, and then a bucket for Jenna Hunter and a couple of free throws for Petra Trumbach to round out the scoring. 27-24, Thunder with the lead. Both teams looking to snap 3-game losing streaks. Thunder looking to move to 3-4, while Dubuque looking to get even at 3-3. This is the final non-conference game for both teams. Thunder will play their CCIW opener next Wednesday at home against Carroll, while Dubuque will have their American Rivers Conference opener against Loras College on the 3rd as well. We're underway here in the third quarter. Spartans with the basketball. In the corner, Craig up top, Green. 12 on the clock. Green holds. Figlinski on the near wing. Down in the paint, Brumley. She gets double teamed, and the ball's stolen away by Brogan. Brogan working it up to Koska. Koska to Ferwerda. Page misses the layup. The Thunder come back out with Koska, Ferwerda, Oliver, Brogan, and Petra Trumbach, and we're going to get an offensive foul called on, it's going to go on Taylor Martin, I believe. Yep, just moving screen. A minute gone by here in the third quarter. Thunder with a 3-point lead in the basketball. Good to see Kate get going here in the third quarter. She's coming off a 1-for-6 6-point performance against UW Oshkosh. She's got 4 on 2 of 8 shooting here today. Got some help from her teammates, though. She's fouled underneath. Averaging 14 a game. Second team All-CCIW performer last year, averaging about 15.5 points, 6.5 rebounds a game. She did actually score her 950th career points against Wisconsin Oshkosh last time out. So milestone there for the senior out of Virginia. Ferwerda skips it over to Oliver. Kate drives with her left hand, gets baseline, picks up her dribble, throws it underneath to Kostka. She gets tied up, and the possession arrow will stay with the Wheaton Thunder. It's a good look from Oliver, but just quick hands by the Spartans. 6 on the shot clock. Oliver at inbound. Trumbach in the corner, hands it back to Oliver. Oliver, a little mid-range jumper, no good. Brumley with the board and hands it off to Avery Green. Green's had the ball in her hands a lot for Dubuque. She's the only player on either squad who has a positive assist-to-turnover ratio, so leading the team in assists, and right on cue. It's poked away by Ferwerda. Page gets to the basket. She gets her arm grabbed, no call. Oliver will take the 3, back rim. That's a really quick 3-second call on the Wheaton Thunder there. Yeah, really quick, as they call that on page. Simonetti back into the game, and hear the fans behind us saying they got into the offensive zone 4 seconds ago. Carson Pankinen handles the basketball here. She's into the game for Green. Pankinen drives with the left hand. Figlinski top of the key. Now Brumley. Top Figlinski. Figlinski drives to her left. Craig up fakes into the paint. Scoops it with the right hand. No good. It's tipped away, and we're going to get a foul. I think that's going to go on Lydia Brogan underneath. Yeah, over the back. Saw her go over the top of the 6-foot Christina Simonetti. Trying to work it down to Simonetti. They do. She gets double teamed and fouled. This time, I think it's going to go on Chloe Kostka. You see the Thunder, as soon as number 31 in black touches the basketball, she is immediately double or triple teamed. Held her scoreless in the first half. She averages 12 a game in just 21 minutes per game. Figlinski, wing 3, no good. Forwarder with the board. Or excuse me, Trumbach with the board. Here's Forwarder with the basketball. Oliver holds. Petra Trumbach gets into the paints. Forwarder. Backs in baseline, faces up, swung around Oliver. With 9 on the clock, he'll drive. Kate gets to the basket, can't get it to go down. Another good look for Kate Oliver. She's had 3 or 4 really good looks and just hasn't been able to get much to fall today. Now 2 of 10 from the floor. Her team still leads by 3. Figlinski down to Simonetti. She gets double teamed. Pankinen gets into the paint, hits the bottom of the backboard, and Lydia Brogan quickly out. Bounce pass, Trumbach. Petra with the left hand, no good. Another good look for the Wheaton Thunder. Missing some bunnies. Figlinski. Simonetti. Brumley using the screen. She'll put it up with the right hand and miss. Chloe Kostka now with the board. She'll push the other direction. Oliver, up top Brogan, Lydia into the paint, has the shot blocked by Brumley. And now Figlinski pushes for the Spartans, kicked to Brumley. She'll take the 3, back rims it. Offensive rebound though, Pankinen. And she has her shot knocked away, gets it back. Figlinski will take another 3 and she'll make it. Felicity Figlinski with 13 points. That's her third 3-ball of the game, and we're tied at 27. 4 minutes into the third quarter, Thunder still looking for their first point of the second half. Oliver using the screen. She'll come downhill with the right hand, and that's what scorers do. You can't get that shot to fall. You find a way to get to the free throw line, and that's a tough drive for Kate Oliver. She's fouled. She'll get 2 free throws. Kate has been living at the free throw line this year. 35 free throw attempts in 6 games. Shooting just 63% though, which is a little bit below her career mark, which sits at about 71% on the year. Lauren Ham, Jenna Hunter back in for the Thunder. First free throw attempt of the day for Oliver is good. Kate now with 5. To go along with a couple of rebounds, a steal and a block. Averaging about 11.5 points and 5 rebounds a game over her entire career here at Wheaton. This is her 84th game and gets the Thunder on the board in the second half. They're up 29-27. Brumley to her left, gets into the paint, misses the shot. It's knocked away. It ends up in the arms of Trumbach, and Petra will push, finds Ham. Lauren Ham, bounce pass, little miscommunication with Jenna Hunter. Hunter was cutting to the baseline. Ham went towards the paint, and it was given away by Wheaton. Pankinen with her left, kicked into the corner. Figlinski again. She misses this time. Good box out by Lauren Ham to pick up the rebound. 5 minutes left, third quarter. Thunder with a 2-point lead. Oliver holds. Drops it off for Ham with 15 on the clock. Oliver near wing. Drives baseline, gets into the paint, goes up with it, and shot's no good. Simonetti with the rebound. Viglinski slowly across the timeline. Lily Caddo getting ready to check back in for Wheaton at the next whistle. Viglinski just holding. It's Simonetti on the high post. She backs her way in on Hunter, and Jenna's whistled for the foul. Christina Simonetti will go to the free throw line. Trying any way they can to get the ball into the hands of their leading scorer. And we're going to take the media timeout here with 4 minutes and 11 seconds left. Thunder with a 2-point lead. Just 2 points for Wheaton here in the third quarter. But the Spartans have only scored 3, so not much offense to speak of here in the third. The two teams are a combined 1 of 15 from the floor in the third quarter. Dubuque 1 of 9, the Thunder 0 of 6. Has not been what you would call a high-quality offensive third quarter. The Thunder have had some good looks. Mentioned that earlier. Kate Oliver has had a couple of wide-open threes, a couple of shots in the paint, just haven't been able to get them to go down. But they're still hanging on to a 2-point lead. Wheaton shooting 31% for the game, while Dubuque is just under 31%. Dubuque is staying in the game. They've hit 4 threes. Take a look at the team stats there again. Dubuque 3 more turnovers than the Thunder, but Thunder haven't really taken advantage of it. In fact, Dubuque with more points off of turnovers than Wheaton has. Rebounds still about even, and you see those shooting percentages, which are pretty gory here in the third quarter. 31.3 for Wheaton, 30.6 for Dubuque. Under 20%, that's 2 of 11 for the Wheaton Thunder from deep. 4 of 17 for Dubuque. And Spartans still just 1 of 3 from the free throw line. Thunder 7 of 7 from the stripe. It's allowed them to maintain this 2-point lead as Christina Simonetti looking for her first points of the game. 70% free throw shooter. Averages 12 and just under 10 rebounds on the year. She front rims the first free throw. She's got a couple of double-doubles this year. Back on November 12th against Lakeland, she had 16 and 14, and then against St. Benedict, she had 17 and 14, rather. She makes 1 out of 2. 1-point Thunder lead, and Dubuque going to put a little backcourt pressure on here. Thunder break it easily. Caddo off to Lauren Ham. Caddo coming off a screen. Gets into the paint, kicks it into the corner. 3-ball for Werda, comes up short. Nice save. Ham has it underneath and gets it to go down. Jenna Hunter with the save. Lauren Ham pounces, lays it up and in. She's got 5, and the Thunder have a 3-point lead. Pankinen dribbling out high. Simonetti on that high post again. Stolen away by Ham. Quick hands by the 5'4 sophomore out of California. Picks up the steal. And the Thunder come the other way with a 3-point lead, looking to extend their lead for Werda. Caddo. Hunter in the paint. Spins on Simonetti, misses the shot. Simonetti tries to draw the foul, and that allows Jenna Hunter to pick up the easy rebound and lay it up and in. 4 points for Hunter. Thunder with a 5-point lead, 33-28. That's what happens when you try to draw that offensive foul. You get yourself out of rebounding position. Simonetti now backing in on Hunter, throws it cross court for Figlinski. Simonetti outside the 3-point line with it. Figlinski on the wing with 7 on the clock. Down low to Simonetti. The ball stolen away by Trumbach. Petra will pull up. Back to Ham. Lauren will make the 3. Lauren Ham has given the Thunder their biggest lead of the game. It's 36-28. And the Spartans want to talk about it. The Thunder have pushed this lead to 8 with 2 minutes and 22 seconds left in the third quarter. It started on the inside. It ends on the outside as Ham cans the three. And for the fourth consecutive game, Lauren Ham has hit a pair of three-pointers, and she's been doing it offensively and defensively. She has 8 points, 3 rebounds, picked up a steal on a couple of possessions ago as Wheaton is on a 7-0 run here over the last minute 49 to turn that 1-point lead into an 8-point lead. And Thunder have played 9 players in this game. 8 have scored. Only Lily Caddo hasn't scored yet for Wheaton. They're paced by Ferwerda and Ham with 8 each. Oliver with 6, Brogan with 5. Defense leading to offense for the Wheaton Thunder here in the third quarter. And all of a sudden, I said just a few minutes ago that they weren't taking advantage of those Spartans turnovers. Well, they picked up 5 points off Dubuque turnovers in the last 90 seconds. Reset with an 8-point lead as Dubuque still talking about things. Madeline Jensen, their first-year head coach, won 2 WIAC regular season conference championships. She helped lead that team to 4 consecutive D3 tournaments. Trying to do the same in Iowa. Felicity Figlinski with her team down 8. In the corner, Brumley. Brumley back to Figlinski. Defense by Trumbach. Pass over the top, looking for Taylor Martin, thrown out of bounds. That's another turnover for Dubuque. That's now 7 turnovers here in the third quarter for the Spartans. Lauren Ham is spearheaded this 7-0 run. Here's a deep 2. And hey, all 9 players for the Thunder have scored as Lily Caddo knocks it home, and the Thunder have a 10-point lead. Just 3 points in the quarter for the Spartans. Craig holds. Figlinski. Far side, Brumley. Brumley tries to drive, loses the basketball. Good defense by Ferwerda. It's blocked by Paige Ferwerda, out of bounds. It'll stay. Dubuque basketball with 6 on the clock. Great defense by the freshman, staying in front of Brumley and getting that left hand on the basketball, knocking it out of bounds. Mounded in the corner. Here's a 3 from the corner, is pure by Lily Craig. It's 38-31 with 1:17 left in the third. Ham. Trumbach. Now Hunter. Swings it back to Lily at the top of the key. Now Ham on the near wing. Using the screen. Lauren backs up. Gets to Caddo. Caddo, the high arcing 3 off the front of the rim. Martin will grab and go for Dubuque. Green, guarded by Hunter, finds Brumley. Back down to Martin. Martin spins with the right, no good. Hunter with the board. Ham will slow things down for the Thunder. About a 9-second difference between game and shots. Lauren finds Caddo. Caddo back up top. Trumbach holds, swung around Ham, and we're getting an offensive foul called on the Thunder. That's going to go on Lily Caddo, I believe, on the far side. Not much of a move there, but called for the moving screen. So shot clock's off. Thunder up 7. Avery Green with 10. Now Brumley. Figlinski. In the corner, Craig. She drives baseline, and that'll be a foul on Jenna Hunter. 5th foul of the quarter, so that's to the fourth. Now that's the fifth foul of the quarter. With 1.4 seconds left, should be a couple of free throws for Dubuque. Yeah, it will be. Fifth foul of the quarter. Craig will go to the free throw line, which is 8 of 10 this year. That's the first one. So the Spartans have settled down here after the Thunder went up by 10. The Spartans have scored the last 4. Second free throw is good by Craig. A quick 5-0 run by the Spartans. Ball's inbounded to Cato, and she'll get it in from half court, and ooh. Would have counted if it went, but it didn't. We go to the final 10. Wheaton's taken their 2-point lead and extended it to 5 as we get ready for the fourth quarter. It's 27-25 at the break, 38-33 after 3. Thunder with a 5-point lead. Spartans will start with the basketball. Down 5. They're on a 5-0 run after Wheaton went on a 7-0 run. Lily Craig misses the shot right at the rim, gets the offensive rebound, and gets to go back. Lily Craig has scored scored all 7 of this 7-0 run for the Spartans as they're back within 3. It was 38-28, now 38-35. Near wing Brogan. Up top Cato. Cato, Oliver on the baseline. Up top Ham. Trumbach. Cato, little foul line jumper is in and out. Craig with the rebound. Figlinski. Craig, why not? She's been on a run as of late. She front rims the shot in the paint, and Petra Trumbach with the board. 7 rebounds now for Petra. Ham up top. Gets it back on the wing. Lauren finds Lydia Brogan. Brogan. Oliver in the paint. Oliver drives with the left up underneath. Hits the bottom of the backboard. It is fouled and go to the free throw line. Foul called there on Taylor Martin. Her second. Free throw. Front rim, back rim, and out for Kate Oliver. 6 points for Kate today. 2 of 11 from the floor. 0 of 3 from deep. Now 2 of 3 from the free throw line. Make it 3 of 4. And Wheaton's back up by 4. Figlinski. Swung around Brumley. Martin trying to get it down to Craig, and Brogan will be whistled for the foul. Not a lot of contact there, but enough, I guess. Second foul on Lydia. Ball is tipped away, picked up by Figlinski. In the corner, up fake, driving is Gabbard, and she's going to be called for steps. Or excuse me, that was Pankinen, Carson Pankinen, number 14. Yep, one too many steps. This looks like she lost control of the basketball for a second as she tried to go up with it. Thunder 4-point lead in the basketball. Caddo using the screen. Tries the bounce pass for Trumbach, but Petra cut back to the outside. That pass went to the inside. It's a turnover. Figlinski. Swung around Pankinen. Now Martin up on her tiptoes. A little skip step into the paint. And hand check foul called on Oliver. Not much contact there at all, but a couple of touch fouls on Wheaton here in the fourth quarter. Page for Werda back in. Lily Caddo will take a seat. Brumley driving, backing in for Werda, and she'll take the little 12-foot jumper and bring the Spartans back within a pair at 39-37. She has 11. Still just 1 point off the bench for this Spartans team. Oliver with a nice move. She gets blocked from behind, and a foul called on the Spartans. Watch this, just quick to her right and gone. And then on the head, Grace Brumley catches Kate. So 2 more free throws for Oliver here. This one's perfect. She has 8. Make it 9 as she leads the Thunder in scoring, and Wheaton's back up 4. Figlinski. Pankinen. Martin up top. Back to Pankinen. Drives on Ham, backs her in, kicks it back out to Brumley with 12 on the clock. Brumley to her right, good defense by Werda. Figlinski now back to Brumley, backing in. Pass is deflected by Brogan. The prayer 3 is no good, and Trumbach pulls down the rebound. Petra coast to coast, and it falls in. Petra Trumbach has got 4 points to go along with 8 rebounds now, and the Thunder's lead is back up to 6. Craig. Figlinski. Switches on defense for Werda guarding Craig. Here's a 3-ball from the corner is good. Taylor Martin brings the Spartans back within 3, 43-40. Thunder have tried to pull away a couple of times, but the Spartans have reeled them back in each time. The Thunder's biggest lead of the game was 10 at 38-28. They were just up 6. Oliver gets into the paint, steps through a double team, and Kate Oliver with her 3rd basket of the game. She's the first Thunder in double digits with 11. She's now been in double digits in every game this year except their last one, as that ball's knocked away by Trumbach. Petra Trumbach all over the court today. 4 points, 8 rebounds, 2 assists, 4 steals for the junior out of New Orleans. And here's another layup. This one from Lydia Brogan, and the Thunder are up 7 with 5.5 left. Defense to offense for Wheaton. Figlinski now Craig. Pankinen. Grace Brumley. Almost stolen by Oliver. And it is eventually stolen. Page down the courts, and she'll lay it in with the left hand. And Dubuque is now down 9 as the Thunder all of a sudden taking advantage of those points off turnovers. They have 10 here in the second half. They have a 9-point lead with under 5 minutes left. Brumley down low, has the shot blocked by Page for Werda again, and then Brumley commits the foul. That's twice now that Page has done that to Brumley. Great defense by the freshman here. You see Brumley spin to her right, and that left hand by Page for Werda picks up the ball. Spartans commit the foul, and we'll have a timeout here. 4 minutes and 53 seconds left. Thunder have extended that lead back out to 9. Oliver up to 13 points. But Petra Trumbach, 4 points, 8 rebounds, 4 steals, a couple of assists. Paige Forwerda, her best game as a college athlete so far. 8 points, 3 rebounds, 3 blocks, 2 steals. Those box score stuffers have helped the Thunder to this 9-point fourth quarter lead with 4 minutes and 53 seconds left. Thunder have that shooting percentage north of 40. They're up to just under 41% shooting on the game. Dubuque sitting at about 33%. But again, this has been all about the Wheaton defense here in the second half, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points. As Dubuque had 9 turnovers in the first half, Wheaton turned that into 8 points. Here in the second half, Dubuque has 8 turnovers, and the Thunder have turned that into 10 points. So fewer turnovers, but they're making the Spartans pay in the fourth. So it'll be Wheaton basketball, 4 minutes, 53 seconds left. Biggest lead of the game for the Thunder has been 10. Some full court pressure being applied here by Dubuque. Broken easily by Wheaton. Forwerda hands it off to Oliver. Kate to Brogan. Brogan looking for the cutting Forwerda that's kicked into the corner. Acosta 3 rattles around and out. That could have been the dagger, but Grace Brumley with the board. Avery Green with her team down 9. Simonetti hands it off to Green. Simonetti being fronted by Brogan, not letting her get the basketball, and they are going to, I think, get Lydia Brogan. A little too much contact that time by Lydia, and you see her trying to face guard. She's 5'9", Simonetti, 6 feet. Doing her best to keep the 6-footer out of the paint. Into Simonetti. Bounce past Brumley underneath. It's knocked off of Brumley by Brogan, and it'll be Thunder basketball. More quick hands by Wheaton. They have 10 steals today, but they've knocked a couple of balls loose out of bounds just like that. Forwerda into Oliver. Right in the middle, Brogan. Broken again easily by Wheaton. Brogan up top. Trumbach. Koska top of the key. Brogan trying to get it down to Oliver. They do. Kate backs her way in, puts it up over Simonetti, misses the shot, tips the rebound to herself. Koska will take another 3. That one rolls around and out. Brumley takes the 3 on the wing off the front of the rim. That went up and off the post and then down and through, but that doesn't count. Once it hits that back part, it is out of bounds. You see off the front of the rim, clearly off the post and then back down and in. 49-40, 3:26 left. Forwerda. Kostka. A foul on Avery Green. And you see Oliver barking out instructions, what you want from your senior leader out there as you're trying to close out a game. Brogan up top to Oliver. Forwerda. Koska top of the key, has her pass tipped away as she tries to get it down to Oliver. Forward in the corner, she drives, gets into the paint, and Paige will get a couple of free throws here as the foul will go on Lily Craig. It's a good drive with that shot clock winding down, getting baseline, getting the defender on her back. And Paige Forwerda will take a couple of free throws. She's 5 of 8 from the free throw line. Has 8 points today. It's a new career high for her. Those were all in the first half. She back rims the first free throw. Second free throw attempt here for Paige. Tries to push that lead to 10. She misses them both, and the rebound. Go to the Spartans. Under 3 minutes. Green holds. Craig drives in on Brogan, backs her in, throws it up with the right hand. The shot's no good. Chases the rebound down, but Ferwerda comes out of the pack with it. Ferwerda smartly slows it down as the Thunder are up 9 with 2.5 minutes left. They're taking their time offensively. Swung around with 15 on the clock. Trumbach. Ferwerda bounced down to Oliver. Kate puts it up, and Oliver with 15, and the Thunder are up 11, their largest lead of the game as we approach the 2-minute mark. Oliver now 5 of 15 from the field. Into the paint, Avery Green has it blocked again by Paige Ferwerda. That's now 3 blocks on the evening for Paige. Start wagging the finger like Dikembe. 17 on the clock. Figlinski takes the 3 and makes the 3. Felicity Figlinski was 16. She's hit 4 3-pointers, and this one is not over yet. It's an 8-point lead, and that'll be a foul on Figlinski as she bumps Ferwerda. Thunder are going to have to make some free throws here down the stretch. They're in the bonus. They have an 8-point lead. Ferwerda back to the line. She just missed a pair. Wheaton 10 of 13 from the stripe today. Another back rimmed free throw. All 3 from Paige have hit the back of the rim so far. And again, you see Kate Oliver coming up, talking to her freshman teammates. There we go. Second one's perfect. That's 9 for Ferwerda. 9 points, 4 rebounds, 4 blocks, 2 assists, 2 steals for the freshman out of Grand Rapids. She's had her best game for the Wheaton Thunder here tonight. 9-point Wheaton lead with 1:30 left. Green into the paint, loses it, gets it back, picks up her dribble. Out to Martin. Martin now into the paint. Good defense by Brogan, and they're going to get her for steps. Lydia Brogan moving those feet. Good defense by the Wheaton freshman. Thunder with a 9-point lead with 1:20 left. Gets it over to Oliver, gives it away. The pass back to Craig. Craig loses it, and of course, Paige Ferwerda is there. She'll tie it up, and it'll be Wheaton basketball. Number 11 in white has been all over the place. It is appropriate that she is there to take that one away with 1:10 left. The ball in here, quickly up ahead to Kostka. Cross court Oliver. Trumbach now as Wheaton's content to work it around. 3-ball, front rim, no good. Rebound Spartans as we're under a minute. Avery Green. Figlinski. Up top, Brumley. Brumley tries to back her way in on Trumbach. Now the left hand is no good. Oliver is there for the board, and the Thunder 30 seconds away from snapping this 3-game losing streak. They lead by 9. Oliver to Trumbach. Trumbach, Kostka top the key with 13 on the clock. Now Oliver holds. Ferwerda tied up, gets the basketball back with 5 on the clock, and then she's fouled by Figlinski. So 2 more free throws for Paige Ferwerda here. Paige with a chance to hit double digits for the first time as a Thunder. 28 minutes for the freshman. 9 points, 4 rebounds, 4 blocks. Give her 10 points. 4 rebounds, 4 blocks, 3 steals, 2 assists. Great game for the freshman from Michigan. She hits them both, and the Thunder are up 11. Spartans take a timeout with 12.4 seconds left. Thunder look like they're about to improve to 3-4 on the year with the CCIW schedule. Getting ready to get started next Wednesday right here at King Arena. It'll be Carroll coming in to face the Thunder. 7 p.m. starts on December 3rd. Let's take a quick look at the individual stats for the Thunder as we are finishing up here on this Thanksgiving Eve. Kate Oliver leading the way, 15 points, 4 rebounds, couple of steals for Oliver. 1 point more than that season average. And Paige Forward, a career high 11 to go along, as I mentioned, with 4 rebounds, 4 blocks, 3 steals, a couple of assists. Petra Trumbach, just 4 points, but 8 rebounds, 4 steals, 2 assists. Lauren Ham really helped the Thunder in this second half. It was a stagnant Wheaton offense, but she came in defensively, hit a 3, picked up a steal, got another bucket, and that's when Wheaton was able to take that 10-point lead, and they've been able to hold off the Spartans since then. They lead by 11 with 12 seconds left. Was inbounded to Avery Green. Green dribbles into a double team, kicks it back out to Martin. Martin will take the 3 off the rim and out, and it's knocked loose, picked up by Petra Trumbach, and the Thunder snap a 3-game losing streak. They win here tonight, 54-43. They improved to 3-4 on the year, 2-1 here at home. Look for their first CCIW win in their first game on the 3rd against Carroll. So it started out a little sloppy in the first half, really, by both teams. Both teams shot right around 30% in that first half, but Wheaton picked it up in the second half. They were 50% from the floor here in the fourth quarter. You see the stats there. Rebounds were even. Turnovers, Wheaton did a really nice job taking care of the basketball. Just 11 turnovers on the game. They scored 18 points off of 19 Dubuque turnovers, and that was the difference in this one. They were led by Kate Oliver's 15, but Paige Forward, the freshman, her best game as a Wheaton Thunder, 11 points, 4 rebounds, 4 blocks, 3 steals, and 2 assists, help lead the Wheaton Thunder to a 54-43 win tonight here over the Dubuque Spartans. That's going to do it from Wheaton College. Thunder back in action next Wednesday against Carroll right here on the Wheaton Thunder Sports Network. Have a great night and a happy Thanksgiving, everybody.